Yay. The other hump day, Charlotte. That's
The
why
other
I have Darth Vader on,
day.
Look, that's why I have Darth Vader on. It's the other hump day. Dun 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 dun. Here we are live on YouTube. And God knows who and if when anybody's going to join us, but because it's so hidden, it's really weird. Maria popped in the chat and said hi, and that was like hours and hours ago. It's like, Maria, we're not live yet.
Well, hope reigns eternal.
Yep. How's everybody doing? How's your New Year's resolutions going, folks? It's going to be, February before we know it, right? Oh my God, there is so much going on this month. And let me bring up the calendar here. Lots of interesting stuff. So Michelle isn't doing her Mystic Corner shows this month, but she'll be back in February.
Right.
But and when is that? February 8th. Mark it on your calendars. Michelle's Mystic Corner, February 8th, Saturday, February 8th. But this Saturday would normally be Michelle's show. Instead, I'm going to do like an impromptu one of these Psychic Cafe shows, but Pamela is joining me. Pamela Steele. And then that Sunday is the coffee social. So yeah, everybody mark your calendars this Saturday and Sunday. You don't even need to mark your calendars. Just freaking be here. Yeah. No, we're doing the coffee social and yeah, doing the what do you call it? The Rowdy Readers is starting early. Um this Sunday, Pamela on Saturday. Come join us. It'll be fun. Hey, oh, cards of the day. So I got the Nine of Wands and the King of Pentacles. Oh, Angela just popped in. Hi, Angela. Just joined us in
Angela.
chat. Yeah. So, on a general level, like, this combination, it usually suggests you've been through a period of struggle. There's that Nine of Wands, right? Or conflict, but you have persevered and come out on top, King of Pentacles. But alternatively, this combination can highlight the importance of defending what's yours. Yeah. So the Nine of Wands reminds us to stand up for what we believe in, even if it means facing opposition or challenges. The King of Pentacles suggests that there is something worth protecting or defending, perhaps a business venture, a relationship, a home, something like that. Anyway, that's what's going on with the cards of the day. I don't know. You'll have to figure out what does that mean for you. But I know this message is for somebody. Yes. Alrighty. And Irene just came in. Hi, Irene. Hello. Man, lots of
And
hearts. Lots of hearts going on in the chat, Charlotte.
woo.
Yay. Dex just came in too. Hey, Dex. Dax and Dex.
And that's very confusing when you're not reading it, when you're just listening to people. You're like,
Yes.
what?
Yes. I mean, I'm looking at it and see the DEX, but even with it being Dex, I still think of Dax looking at Dex. And Manpi, 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 Manpi. I'm just gonna say Manpi. Sally came in too. Yep. Winter storm alert here. Hope you are warm. Where are you, Dex? Let everybody let us know where you are and how much snow is on the ground. Or like here, there isn't any, but we've actually dropped. Here we are in the desert, and remember the 113-degree temperatures in the winter. I mean, in the summer. So, but now, oh my God, we're below freezing at night, and
Wow.
we have to run the water so it doesn't freeze the pipes.
Yeah.
And I have the water, um, like we have a meter and some piping there, and I have it all wrapped up. Yeah. So anybody who, wants us to pull cards for you, just put in, can I have a message from the universe? Or what do my angels want? In fact, Irene just did that. What do my angels want me to know? And, or if you have a specific question, type it in. Now, oh, we do have a change. A lot of the same, but we have a change. So, as always, you can go to, and let me pop it up here while we're talking about it. You can go to psychic.cafe/coffee and grab us a cup of coffee anytime you want, just because, you can grab us a cup of coffee and say, hey, thanks for the good times, the hanging out. Maybe we did a mini reading for you or something like that. But also, if you buy us a cup of coffee and let us know in chat during a live show, or even before the show goes live, buy us a cup of coffee and let us know. We'll take your question in chat first. No waiting. We'll spend more time with you. We'll even let you ask additional questions about that. So that's how you do it. But, Charlotte, we've got super chats. Yes.
Super chat.
Yeah. So now, if you see on the chat where you type in, and then there's the emojis and everything, there's also a plus there. I don't even know what that plus is for. That's to start a poll or a Q&A. That's for me. You guys aren't even seeing that, but we have the emojis and everything, and the little chat box where you type in whatever your message is. Next to that now is it looks like the outline of a dollar bill with a dollar sign in the middle. That is the super button. Click the super button. You can send us a super sticker. That's, you agree with something, and they say different things like, bump, or hey, you, or cool, or I'm reading them now. How's it going? Oh, there's even one looks like with a coffee cup. Yeah. And that is so cool. There's one with an emoji, and it's a GIF. So it goes like this and hands you the coffee cup. That is cool. That's the $4 one. And they go up from $2 through 3, 4, 5, and up. And, or if you're just a fan, number one fan, if you're our number one fan, go ahead and hit us $10, because she's jumping up and down. She looks like she is a pear with arms, and it goes fan. And there's thank you, and you are amazing, $20. That's really cool. But there's also super chats. So this is what you can do. You click that button, click on the super chat, you type in your question, and then send it to us. And there's a sliding scale. You can either type in the amount next to the USD, or there's one of those sliders, and you can slide it over from $2, 5, 10, 20 and up. Yeah. And so send us a super chat, and it'll pop up with, it's a super chat. We'll see it, have your question. We'll go right to that, which is a lot easier than doing the coffee thing, really, because I have to check, make sure if you tell us you bought us a cup of coffee. But, just go ahead and use a super chat thing. No one's used it yet. So I'm just curious how it works even.
Yeah.
So anyway, we
And
got new thing.
also be sure to hit subscribe, like, and subscribe. Keep us in the
Yep.
what do they call that?
Like and subscribe.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're trying to get up to 1,000 subscribers. We're at 6 something. And then we're trying to get to 4,000 watch hours. We're at 3,000 something watch hours. That's going to take us a little bit. But once we get there, then we'll have full monetization. So, like, when folks, we were already accepted into obviously, because we have the super chats, we were already accepted into the program on YouTube, and then we'll get the full monetization, and that's gonna be really cool, because, like, if anybody watches our videos and there's ads, we get part of the ads. Yeah. And then
Yeah. And um the doesn't if you hit the like buttons, it puts us into the, I've lost the word, that puts us into the stream more. It gets us more,
Mm.
we're more likely to pop up on somebody's
It's a very, very complicated algorithm that they use.
algorithm, is the word I
Yeah,
was looking
the
for.
likes are just a minor part of it. A lot of it is, do people watch the whole thing? Um, Stuff like that. They're looking for,
Yeah,
and is there engagement right away? All that it calculates it out, and then it decides to send videos out. Yeah.
yeah. But I've been watching, and like we get a lot of views, and we get like 7 likes.
Hmm.
And I'm thinking, if we're getting over 100 views,
We need more
why
likes.
are yeah, we need more likes. You need to hit
Yeah.
that like button more often. Because
Okay.
I
Here.
think you like us. I think you like us. I think that's why you're watching us
Yeah.
and checking in with us on the day that
Sally's
we
in
do shows.
Illinois. Says no snow. We're supposed to get a few tomorrow. I'm betting. Here's my bet. I think in Tucson we'll have a light flurry around Friday. It may or may not lay, but it'll be gone within 10 minutes after the temperature goes up. Um, okay, I'm trying to find the first one. That was Irene, right? So let's see. Irene, I'm actually, I always tell people I don't do a list, but I'm actually gonna do a list. Okay, so hers is the angels question. Let's see what other questions there are. God, I cannot spell. Uh, let's see. Indiana, a couple of inches, Angela says. Irene's in Ohio, not much snow. Uh, Manpe put in about their ex. Hold on. Manpe. And I know I'm butchering your name, but I'm just saying what I see. Okay, let's see if I can. I'm going to try to grab this, copy and paste because it's a long one. Okay. And then, okay, Sally. Message from the universe. And then we got, oh, Sally liked. Yay. Okay. I think, oh, and what a lovely day. Just found us. Glad you found us. Did you have a question? Oh, she wants an energy check in. Uh, what, feeling really, feeling really in tune. So what's your question about that? Like when you say, may I have, or yeah, may I have a energy check? What a lovely day. What would you like to know about that? Let me put this in here. What a lovely day. Energy check. And then we'll find out if she's can get more specific on that. Sally, did I put Sally's in? Yes. Okay. And okay, so what a lovely day said, what is my current like? You mean your current energy, or again, I'm still trying to flesh out what you're asking there. Meanwhile, we'll jump to the top of the list. Irene's first. Do you want to pull like she asked for a message from her angels. Do you want to do that, Charlotte?
Yep, yeah, yeah. I've already got a couple of cards
Great.
pulled. I'm just trying to figure out how they fit together. They actually fit together quite well. So, the first one I got was Fortune's Wheel, luck and right timing.
Mm,
And this is, I mean, it basically is what it says. It's like, hey, if, you know, Fortune's Wheel comes unannounced, usually, but you can notice the early signs, um, like coincidental encounters and
ooh, I like that card.
uh anyway, but it's saying, carpe diem, baby. This is a carpe diem card. And then this one we've got this one that I think a couple of times last week. It's the net caster, and its
Right.
preparations come to fruition. And this talks about, like if you're trying to fish with a net, you have to wait for just the right time for that school of fish to come right around, you know, and be right where your net's going to be. And so you have to wait, you have to be prepared. But then when it happens, you have to strike while the iron's hot. So again, kind of a carpe diem thing. So it sounds like what I'm getting is things are coming your way, but you kind of you gotta like wake up, smell a coffee, be ready for it. Um, you don't want to be eyes half closed kind of thing, just going through life. You need to pay attention to what's going on around you and take advantage of situations that pop up, that seem like a coincidence, but there is no such thing as a coincidence. It's all meant to happen.
Mm.
And
Mm.
um, both cards are giving really kind of the same message. Just like be ready and strike when you can, carpe diem. Throw that net when the school of fish are at your feet, and you're gonna reap your reward at that point in time. So I hope that helps.
Yep.
Card.
Awesome. Hope that helps, Irene. Manpi was next. They actually put their actual name in, and the person they're asking about, I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce these names, but I want to know, will my ex be back or not? Okay, so I did my 5 card yes no spread, and unfortunately it says maybe. It's another one of those where it's not a strong yes or no, so it could really go either way. But just looking at the cards, okay. Oh my God, a lot of swords cards. Look at this stuff, Charlotte. 8 of Swords, 7 of Swords, and 10 of Swords. I mean, this is
That's a lot.
literally.
That's a lot of swords.
So again, I think I always say you're overthinking it if there's this many swords, but this is literally the card of beating a dead horse. I mean, this is like whatever's involved, it is over because it's overkill with the swords in the traditional like Waite Smith ish versions. They're actually in their back. There's no blood, but there's 10 swords, and the idea is overkill. It is like so dead. So I'm gonna go with that. Doesn't
Yeah,
mean they won't come
yeah,
back because I got that maybe, but I don't know. It looks pretty.
yeah. Pendulum says no.
Pendulum says no too. Oh, cool. Okay. I mean, not cool. You probably want the person to come back, but hey, in most of these cases, yeah, 90% of the time, 98% of the time, no, dude. Oh, there was something that, and Dex is like typing in all caps. Okay, Dex, you don't need to yell in the chat, but he wanted to make sure you got this. Charlotte, what's the name of that tarot deck? Actually, it's not a tarot deck, is it? It's an oracle deck.
Not it's an oracle deck.
Yeah, but what's the name of it? They
It's
want to know.
called
Do you have the
the
box?
shaman. Huh?
Do you have the box?
It's
Can you
called
show it?
yeah. The box is beat up because I use it so much, but called the
Oh, okay.
Shaman's Dream Oracle, and it's one of
Such
these that
pretty
opens
cards.
up that opens
Oh,
up
a
like this,
magnetic little flap thingy. Oh,
and
I
then
love those.
it's got it's got the little ribbon, and then has my little piece of quartz crystal that I keep. That
Very.
if I can squeeze it into the box in my boxes, I always keep a piece of quartz in there to keep them clean, to keep them
Mhm.
charged, to keep them, But and it's got a
That's
little saying here
gorgeous. The
that
deck's
says,
gorgeous too.
"We are
What's it say?
all take." we are all sacred dreamers, dreaming the world into being. That's what this says right here.
Oh, I love that. It's so true too.
So, and then it just, but the box is beat to crap because this is the,
Well, it's one of your go-to decks, and deck said
this is my go-to deck, and it's always out.
it's hard when you're talking about decks and you want to talk about decks. So Dex in the chat says Oracle deck. Sorry for the caps. Actually, it's okay, Dex. I'm not triggered by caps, but I know a lot of people are. So
Yeah,
that's why I said something, I don't care. You could, if you want to get our attention and put all caps. Oh, another way to do it, the emojis that are, I use a lot of emojis from my phone or my computer on whatever I'm typing, but YouTube has its own set. And if you like click the big hand, what color is that again?
it's bright pink.
Bright pink. Yeah. If you click that, it'll get our attention. And then you don't have to do
Yeah.
caps. But if you want to do caps, hey, that's fine. No biggie. The next
Yeah, but
question.
it's also, this deck is done, it's a collaboration between Alberto Violdo and Colette Baron Reed. And Alberto, he's like, big time shaman. Uh and then of course Colette Baron Reed, she's got 10 million decks. And I don't interestingly enough, I do not click with Colette Baron Reed decks
Me neither. Even
standalone.
though
But
she used to be a friend of mine. I interviewed her on the shows many, many times. Uh, but that she was actually a member of the Tarot Guild, 20 years ago. I mean, this is all before she became famous.
yeah,
And
I like her. I like her. I love her energy and stuff, but there's something about her standalone decks that I don't click with when I
yeah, I
read.
don't
But
click with the
there are two decks that these guys did together, and I really actually like both of them, but this is the one. It's just easier to just deal with one deck.
right.
Um, but and the other and I waited a long time to get the other deck because it's probably my most expensive deck that I bought. And I'm trying to think
Oh, and Dex
what it's
found
called.
a giant lollipop with a stick, think of that
Yeah,
with a swirl on it. He's gonna
yeah,
he or she is it a he or she? I think Dex is a he, right? I don't know.
yeah. I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
we decided to.
they're gonna use that to get our attention here. Uh, Bahavana came in and they're going crazy in there because they're in total chaos. We're gonna get to you. We're gonna get to you. But this is the thing, guys. Again, if you want to make sure we take your question, you want us to take it right away. Down in the chat, right there where you type in, there's click the button, send us a sticker, send us a super chat. Preferably a super chat is the better way to do it, because then you can type your question in and we will take your question first. Otherwise, we do them in the order that they came in. And Sally is next. Sally wants a message from the universe from Charlotte.
All right, let's see what the universe wants Sally to know tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love this one. This one is so cute. Um, so this is talks about the benefactor, grace, and generosity. Oh my god. I just die at the absolute cuteness of this card. Because look, it's two little mice in a mushroom cap. A mushroom that opens up. So it is like a champagne glass kind of deal. Am I holding it so you can see it
Yeah, we
good
can see
enough?
it really good.
Is that not just too damn cute? I mean, it's just like but it's just about like grace, generosity, gifts, supporting, mentoring, and it's it just reminds you that um God, I'm losing words tonight like crazy.
Yep.
Like
I
that
have it all the time.
it's in the purity of your desire to share um what you know without expecting anything in return. And so the feeling that I'm getting here is that you've got some kind of really cool gift, whether
Mm-hmm.
it's a gift to calm people down, the gift to cheer people up, whatever it is, or you have a way of figuring things out. But it's saying, share your gifts, be generous with your gifts,
Mm-hmm.
and do it without expecting anything in return. Now, I'm not saying do that all the time because, there is a thing about, trading energy, but when there's someone in need, um, and someone that you can help, absolutely step up and give them a hand. And anyway, it's just kind of a do it just because kind of deal. And the second card that I wasn't going to pull, but I did anyway. Horseman, Herald of Change. Again, this is my one of my cards that I kind of go goo goo over because it's just to me this card, it screams freedom, but
Yeah.
it screams, because it's the Herald of Change. It's your chance to make a difference, and that ties in so well with this card actually. But yeah, to just go out, be free, get on that horse and ride. I mean, because look at the ribbons blowing behind her, the horse is rearing up, ready to go, and they're just charging into the future. So, um, you know, charging into, again, into the future to make that change with that gift that you've got. So I hope
Mm.
that helps. I think
Okay.
that's so funny. You went from the cutest of cute to like kind of a mighty one,
Yeah.
super strength.
So I also wanted to mention Kavita came in and I got their question. B from India got their question. And Dex is coming up. What a lovely day was asking about the energy. Real quick before I do that, again, don't forget to join me Saturday with Pamela. And then this Sunday is our coffee social. And it's a lot of fun to hang out with us. And guess what? You get to ask anything you want. And we do mentoring and coaching and everything. You have to be a member of the guild. But hey, membership is on sale. In fact, we brought back lifetime membership for the beginning of the year here, 2025. What a great way to start off the year. Two payments of $67 or one payment of $99. The URL is psychic.cafe/lifetime 2025. Let me put that link in the chat here while we're talking about it. There we go. There's the link. So one payment of 99 or two payments of 67. So you'll be charged 67 now and then 67 a month from now. And I mean, it's a fantastic deal. I try to make it as easy as I possibly could. You get membership for life in the guild. You can join us on all those cafe socials. We do the mentoring and coaching twice a month live on a Zoom. And you also get my course, my $299 tarot and numerology course. I'm just throwing it in. You're getting that for free. And when you're ready for certification, if you're going to go professional, you get your professional certification application fee. It's all included. All included. Also, speaking of guidance along the way, if you want to see me privately, my sessions are $49.99 right now. You can go to my page, psychic.cafe/DAX. It's under the about section. You can just click the link there to grab that. Yep. So that's what's going on. And let's see who was next. What a lovely day. Energy check-in. And this is a positive one because what a lovely day says, like, I feel really intuitively tapped in. What's my current energy? No, that is really good. That is really good. The suggestion from the universe is the Hermit card 9, and we are in what, Charlotte? World Year of 9.
World Year 9.
World Year 9. And this is January 9th. It's not, you cannot make this up.
Nope.
This is when the universe is winking, going, see. So it's no accident that What a Lovely Day is asking this right now. You need to know there's certain things that you need to step back from and you need to let go of. What no longer serves you? Belief systems, old habits. You got some projects on the back burner you haven't touched in 6 months, a year. Even relationships that no longer serve you, but especially patterns and beliefs and things that you can let go of. And the Hermit is all about, analyzing all this, stepping back and stepping into your power. Really, it's all about what flashed in my head when this card came up was programming your dreams, asking more about what this is about with the energy, and how you can use it. I'm getting manifesting. This is the idyllic family life here with the 10 of cups, the rainbow going into the house. Look at that. Literally, I feel like you're coming into your own power. You can use this energy. You're in a good space where you can start manifesting the life you actually want, and to follow the Temprian path. Okay, so this is the last bit of advice coming from the Temperance card. This card obviously is always about balance and things like that, but it's the Alchemist card, the marrying of opposites. And it talks about walking the Temprian path, which is the middle path between extremes. That's the advice, is that anything you come across, what's the middle path? The truth is always in the middle. That's the Temprian principle. So I'll leave that with you. Hopefully that helped you out there, and good luck, and exciting that you're intuitively tapping in. You need to work on, actually use that to your advantage. That was What a Lovely Day. Dex, this is really going to fascinate you, Charlotte, because it fascinated me. Dex asked, I just put in an application to become a caregiver to my father who's a veteran. Will I be approved to become a caregiver? This is literally what I was just looking up this afternoon, that, I should be getting paid to be a caregiver. Anyway, I was literally looking at the same thing. My dad's a veteran too, and I'm a veteran. Yeah. So fascinating stuff. Oh, What a Lovely Day said, okay, wow, yes, yes, beautiful balance. Thank you. So yeah, if you want to see if you could figure this one out for Dex, does it look like he's going to get that? Why would you not? Is there any reason why you would not, Dex? But yeah. And Dex says, yes, synchronicity is scary sometimes. Hey, we are all about the synchronicity tonight, right, Charlotte? I mean, it's like
Yeah.
left and right, synchronistic things happening. It's just insane, really, going on.
Um, the pendulum says yes right away. I mean, I'm happy to pull a card too, but the pendulum says yes right away.
Well, see if a card comes up I mean, just pull a card, not
Yeah,
necessarily
yeah.
for,
I'll pull.
well,
Yeah,
what,
I'm
well,
happy.
no, what I was thinking was not just for, not for a yes, no necessarily, but for like, what information, advice, I don't know, comes up in it, right? I pulled a card. I got the 10 of wands. Look at that, Charlotte. Okay, 10 of wands. So mine's a yes for you, Dex. And look at the burden being carried. It's like, I mean, if that isn't dead on, you know.
That is exactly what I was thinking. I'm like, that was the first thing I saw was um a lot of work, but a lot of
Mhm.
rewarding work. Oh, this is kind of a cool card. So it's lay of the land, ancestral wisdom. And so I think that's kind of cool that that's the card that came up when you asked about helping your dad.
Yeah.
And that I feel like when this happens, and I do think it's going to happen, the opportunities that you're going to have to just sit and chat with your dad that you neither one of you have ever really had time to do before is going to make you such a different person. There's going to be things about him that you had no idea. You'll find out things about his parents that you had no idea. And then on and I speak from personal experience on those days when it gets so hard, you have all your ancestors to call on as well to help you get through those tough days. And Dax, my dear,
Hmm.
there will be hard days. I've I did it for both of my parents. Uh and but yes, I remember the hard days, but the thing that I remember the most is what I learned from them, and also the gifts that they gave me to carry on and help other people in the same situation.
Mm.
So that's what I get like when it talks about, the ancestral wisdom is one, you're going to learn a lot more about it, but two, remembering that they're there, they've got your back. And but you remember that you need to ask for their help because they're always there waiting to help, but they can't step in and help until you ask and are willing to accept their help. So that's what I get. And good on you for taking on
Hmm.
um that assignment, because uh it's not going to be an easy one, but it'll be a worthwhile one.
Okay.
So I hope
So
that helps.
I
I
hope that
love that
helps.
because I don't know if you could see on this card, but it's the person at the very top of the hill and
Yep.
they've got their arms up. They're like, yeah, yeah, all right, we made it. We're at the and
And it's
yeah,
like hitting a
anyway,
goal. It's like hitting a goal when you have your
yeah.
arms up like that. So we're actually going to get out of here a little early, few more
Oh, that's
minutes
right.
from
I
now.
forgot we were doing that today.
Yeah. And so we have two more questions we're going to get to. That's going to be it. We're going to get out of here. We will be back on, let's see.
Saturday.
Well, Charlotte and I'll be back on the 13th, but Saturday the 11th, unless you want to join me and Pamela, you can do that too.
I might, cause and I'm gonna put a plug in for that show because I mean we all know Dax is awesome, but you put Dax and Pamela together and
Mhm.
it truly ends up being a super cool show because I mean, like I I freely admit I don't know crap about tarot. What I know I've learned just from being, on this show. but listening to them talk about tarot and
Hmm.
why certain cards mean different things, it's
Hmm.
always a
And
fascinating show.
I
And then
always
the
I
readings
always
that,
try to use her deck on those shows too. I use the Steel Wizard Tarot when she's here.
yeah,
You know,
yeah, and
she's got the Oracle deck, Eternal Secret Oracle, but
mhm.
I'm not good with Oracle decks. So I have it, but I haven't really started using it yet. So real
Yeah,
quick.
I use it once in a while, but
Mhm.
I don't know. This deck is
But the one you
it,
have in your hand right now, what's the name of it again? Because it that one just fits you so well. It works so well with you.
the Shaman's Dream Oracle. It
Shaman's
does.
Dream Oracle. I want to get it.
Yeah,
I'm not an Oracle person, but I like that deck. I like that deck. Hey,
yeah.
I put the URL back up here for those that want to get the membership and hang out with us at the coffee socials. Remember, it's lifetime. This is not you're paying every month, you're paying every year. Normally, it's $78 a year. So for a little bit more, you get it for a lifetime. Remember, you could do two payments of 67 or one payment of 99. And oh, look, I got the balloons to go off. And hey, it's something special for New Year's. Psychic.cafe/lifetime 2025. That'll take you over to grab that. So the last two questions, Charlotte, you can get started on Kavita's. Kavita wants a message from the universe. I'm doing bees from India. Bees got a lot of shifts going on, a lot of mental chaos. Okay, so what came up in the cards? It makes sense because I got the death card. You are going through a major shift here, and it's not a bad thing. It's not like death. It's the death of a cycle. And we're all doing that actually, because this is the 9 year, and 2026 will be a 1 year starting a whole new 9 year cycle. So get ready now. That's what I was talking about with the nines earlier that kept coming up synchronistically. Nine is all about letting go what no longer serves you. Okay, so this is one door closes, another door opens. So there's shifts going on. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. And if you're feeling chaotic and things are chaotic, the Four of Wands comes up, and that's talking about, first of all, wands are fire, so it's following your passions, and four is structure in numerology. Whenever you get chaotic, or whenever there's a big life changes going on and shifts and so forth, you need to have some kind of structure. All right. And that it can take many, many different forms, but I'm talking specifically like rituals. It's very much about, this is a card about, it's just, you guys know the typical meaning of the Four of Wands. It's a card of celebrations, marriage ceremonies, receptions, bar mitzvahs, birthdays, office parties, things like that. But see, these are all rituals that we engage in. You need to have some rituals. You need to do some meditation. You need to do some, well, I'll throw in Charlotte's stuff. Okay. You need to do some automatic writing. You need to do some journaling. You need structure. Yes, yes. Wake up, you know, in the morning, write down your dreams, and then write down five things that you are grateful for, and then maybe write a topic down and start doing some automatic writing for 5 or 10 minutes. You don't have to do a long amount, and before you go to sleep, program your dreams. There's a lot of ritual you can engage in. Listen to, some good hypnosis um, recordings. That'll help out as well. And something about, there's a message coming in. The Knight of Cups has a message coming in for you soon. So be on the lookout for that. There's a message coming. And then lastly, we're going to do, I hope that helps you out, B from India. Kavita is next. Message from the universe. And then we need to get out of here.
So this is really interesting the way these cards came up for Kavita. Um, the second one, I'm not sure I pulled before. The other one, I think I pulled maybe once, but The first one was a tidy house, clarity, and organization. And this isn't talking about, physically cleaning your house. It's not talking about doing your dishes. It's talking about making sure you have clear and unambiguous messages, what you have to say, what you choose to think, what you choose to share is, there's no question about it. By the same token, if you have a question about something, you need to be asking about it, especially in relationships. Don't ever just assume anything about, a relationship that you're in, because that could be a not so pleasant wake up call in the future if you don't. So, um, and also kind of if you say you're going to do something, I'll do it. If you say none of this, it no lip service allowed with this card. You you are what you say you are. You do what you say you're going to do, kind of deal. And then the next one was many masks, the authentic self. And I don't know how much of this is going to come through, but there's so many like different faces and masks in here that are very subtle. But this talks about finding your authentic self, and trying on as many masks as you want. Be fluid in that until you find the one that is truly you. Because right now, I feel like you're not. Right now, I feel like maybe you're being, because we all have a tendency to be this way, but I feel like you're being a little bit of a puppet to society. You're doing things that you think society thinks you should do, and that kind of ties into this card as well. Uh, into the tidy house thing, but um, and with this being a 9 year, I'm going to tie into Dax's thing. It is a chance for you to step into that 9 year to be who you really are, and fluidity, I think, is the key word here. Not to be so regimental with your life, because um, I don't think there are very many of us that are truly regimental and happy about it. We're doing it because it's something that worked for us to a certain extent, but it didn't allow us to be our true selves and find true happiness. So, um, I hope that message made sense and helped you, because I thought this card was kind of cool. I love all the different masks, and I love how many times, like, as I was reading through the book and stuff, like, they talked about fluidity and, just changing things out until you do find, um, what sparks the joy in you, what makes you
Mm-hmm.
be the happiest and the best person that you feel like you can be.
Yep.
So I hope that helped.
Hope that helps you out. So, lastly, before we leave, I just had up the celebrating 20 years sign. Yes, 20 years of the Tarot Guild. Our new website is the Psychic Cafe, www.psychic.cafe. And remember, you can come and join us for free. Hate Facebook? There you go. Where it's just like Facebook. It's got all the same features. Go over and check it out. It's free to register and sign up. I put the link in the chat. And also, we're coming up on the 15th anniversary of our very first website and the first broadcast of our very first show. It was on radio. It was called Tarot Today. Now it's Psychic Cafe. We've gone from Tarot Today to Psychic Cafe. Anyway, but we've been broadcasting, podcasting, and the last few years doing YouTube lives for 15 years, since 2010, on my mom's birthday, by the way. And it's a lot of other things happening too. Martin Luther King Day, Inauguration Day. Anyway, it's on the Monday the 20th. We're going to celebrate the Saturday before, the 18th. So mark that down in the daytime. So it's 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern. We're going to have a show. Myself, Michelle will be back. If you've been missing Michelle, she said she's going to join us for the anniversary show, birthday.
Yes, it's gonna be
Yeah.
nice to have her back.
And Charlotte's going to be there, and
Yeah,
whatever other hosts, decide to pop in, and hopefully you too, come join us on the 18th of January. But remember, this Saturday, Pamela Steele. All righty. Well, we got to get out
yeah.
of here, or at least I got to get out of here. And hello to Kush that just came in last second, but we're out of here, Kush. We'll be back on Saturday, 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern. Bye, everybody. Thanks, Charlotte. Bye,
Bye
everyone.
bye. Good show. Thanks for joining us, everybody.
Thanks for joining us.